Meera adjusted her lab coat, brushing off a stray fleck of powder from the chemical she had just measured. As a second-year biotechnology student and the head lab assistant for her department, she prided herself on precision and discipline. The lab was her sanctuary, a place where equations and experiments made perfect sense. She barely noticed when Rishi, a fourth-year mechanical engineering student and lead guitarist of the college band Rag Rebels, walked into the lab. He had come to borrow a few supplies for an automated composting project his team was working on. "Hi, Meera, right?" Rishi's voice was as smooth as the first strum of a perfectly tuned guitar. Meera looked up, slightly annoyed at the interruption. "Yes, what do you need?" Rishi grinned. "Beakers, some test tubes, and maybe your advice on handling chemicals without blowing up the lab?" She raised an eyebrow. "You're in the wrong lab for pyrotechnics. And aren't you the guy who played a completely off-scale solo during last year's fest?" Rishi laughed, unfazed. "Ah, a critic. I promise this project involves no wrong notes or explosions. Just some innovation to impress the professors." Despite herself, Meera chuckled. She handed over the equipment and offered a few tips. As Rishi left, she caught herself smiling, his easy charm leaving a mark. Over the next few weeks, Rishi found more excuses to visit the lab, and Meera began attending Rag Rebels rehearsals. He claimed he needed technical advice for his project, but the truth was, he enjoyed watching Meera's sharp intellect and gentle smile. Meanwhile, Meera was drawn to Rishi's passion for music, his ability to lose himself in the rhythm of life. One evening, under the golden light of a campus tree, Rishi brought his guitar to the lab. "I've been working on something," he said, strumming a few notes. "It's a fusion, classical Carnatic mixed with rock. I thought you'd like it." Meera listened, captivated. The melodies seemed to weave their worlds together, the precision of her science and the chaos of his art finding harmony. As the college's annual cultural festival approached, Rishi invited Meera to perform with Rag Rebels. "Me? On stage?" She laughed nervously. "Why not?" he challenged. "You're always humming in the lab. Your voice deserves a bigger audience." With much coaxing, Meera agreed. She sang a soulful rendition of an old Bollywood classic, blending seamlessly with the band's contemporary arrangement. The crowd erupted in applause, and Meera realized she had discovered a new side of herself. Their relationship blossomed, a beautiful interplay of contrasts. Meera taught Rishi to approach life with patience and precision, while he showed her the magic of spontaneity and passion. They became a fixture on campus, a scientist with a penchant for music and a guitarist with a newfound appreciation for chemistry. As they walked hand in hand through the campus, they often joked about their first meeting. "Who knew borrowing a test tube could lead to this?" Rishi teased. "And who knew the off-scale guitarist could tune his way into my heart?" Meera retorted, her eyes twinkling. Together, they created a symphony of love, proof that science and art could coexist and thrive in perfect harmony.